Welcome to our presentation on assessment. My name is Jack and I'll be bringing you through the introduction, where I'll pass you on to Graham and my other colleagues, and then I'll be picking you up again for the conclusion at the end of the lesson. So I'm going to bring you through the learning outcomes of the lesson first. You would be able to distinguish between the old stereotypical views to the modern, broader views on assessment. You'll be able to identify the many roles assessment can hold. You'll be able to understand the numerous purposes of assessment. You'll be able to differentiate between the use of assessment for, as, and of learning. You'll be able to outline the reasoning behind how assessment can be used to promote deep learning. And you'll be able to explain what formative and summative assessment is. You'll be able to break down the benefits feedback can have on students. So that's the learning outcomes there. And then this is the structure of the presentation. Graham is going to bring you through the roles and purposes. Emma will explain the use of assessment for, of, and as learning. Ryan will reflect on how assessment can promote deep learning. Molly will outline how formative assessment and feedback work. So, assessment is not all about testing the intelligence of individuals. I just want you to reflect back on your own experiences now to see whether you actually agree or disagree with this statement. So at the end of this presentation, we hope to have given you enough information that you agree with it and you'll be able to make an informed decision. So if this was in class, I'd play this video, but for some reason it isn't working correctly on this PowerPoint recording. So the video is around 2.5 minutes long, but it outlines the purpose of assessments, and if you want to find it, you can see the title of the video, Purpose of Assessments, the Why. So this is the second time I get up, do my part of the presentation with the conclusion. This is after Molly does her part of the presentation there. So this is the final activity, and I allow the students 2 minutes to complete this activity, which I obviously won't allow for in this online presentation. Below is a statement on the topic of assessment. In pairs, I want you to analyse the statement, and based off what you have learned from the presentation, you must come up with 3 reasons why you agree or disagree with the statement. And then you can read the statement there, it's in orange bold writing below the red arrow. And then they come back to me with 3 reasons. I call upon them randomly using formative assessment. So, based off your answers and our own research involved with designing this presentation, this is the definition we came up for assessment. Assessment is the systematic process of documenting and using empirical data on the knowledge, skill, attitudes, and beliefs to refine programs and improve student learning. So, assessment is not all about the separating intelligent from the not so intelligent. You can see here on the left is the Three Stooges and on the right is Albert Einstein. So if we were using assessments, it wouldn't be to find out who's smarter here, but it'd be just to find out ways we can improve the Three Stooges and Albert Einstein, 2 different groups of people. So assessments are more about using them to your advantage to help you refine and essentially aid student learning. And like, as futures teachers, don't you think we should all recognise the potential of assessments as regard the learning of our students? You can see there is a brain map of all the key words associated with assessments. And then there's one more thing, is that during our presentation, myself, Molly, Emma, Ryan and Graham used many formative assessments. These were used in the forms of Kahoots, the box matching exercise, and the agree-disagree exercises. This shows how assessments can be used to gauge how much attention students are paying to you, which we did with G. So that's all then of our presentation. We hope you learned something valuable, and thanks a million for listening.